Hi friends! Today we are going to be dyeing my hair. I have not done anything to my hair in a hot minute now, and so I think it is time for us to finally make a change. The last time I dyed my hair, I think I got like a brown balayage or something. By now it is super grown out, as you can see, and overall it just looks boring. I've also been in depression mode for a while now, where I've been feeling disconnected from reality almost. I haven't really been wanting to do anything or go anywhere. I've just been floating on by, not really living, just surviving. Some days it gets really hard where I don't even want to get up, but I still have to work and pay my bills. So I really just been going to work, going home, eating, and going to bed, then repeating the same exact thing over and over every day. So to try and bring myself out of that depression hole, I will be dyeing my hair. Getting started, I begin by sectioning my hair. My game plan is to section out the money piece and the lower back section, then I'll tie the rest out of the way. This video is not going to be a tutorial, it's more so of a dye my hair with me kind of video, like a get ready with me but dyeing my hair. I actually intended this video to be more of a chit chat, but I have roommates and a dog, so there's always way too much background noise, so we are just gonna be doing a voiceover for this one. For the hair, we are going to be doing the iconic e-girl hair from 2020. We are going to be doing the underlayer part blonde and a blonde money piece to face frame. It's gonna give Jenny Kim. It actually took me a really long time to decide how I was gonna dye my hair. I'm super indecisive and I was between doing this or doing a partial highlight where the top was highlighted but the bottom was left dark, kind of like how Miley Cyrus has her hair right now. I was also thinking of going fully blonde, which I've done before, but the latter of the two options would have required way more skill, which I do not have. I actually gave the e-girl look a try back in 2020 when it was big. It was not giving. She was not cute. I had it for probably a month, and the majority of the month I was wearing wigs. Look how cute this arrow is, by the way. For some reason, I really got into wigs around that time. I learned a lot about got-to-be glue. Honestly though, I was super shy and anxious anytime I wore a wig outside. I was always worried somebody would say something about it, but honestly, no one probably cares. Anyways, back to the hair. My mom literally told me when I did this hair back in the day that it looked like I was wearing a beanie. I hated it, and so I have no idea why we're doing it again. I'm thinking maybe because my hair is a little bit longer this time around, it's gonna look a little bit better. Last time my hair was a lot shorter, so. And all the girls that I'm seeing on Pinterest with this hair have longer hair, so I'm hoping that it's gonna look better this time. Now that we're done sectioning off the front, we're gonna go ahead and section off the back. For the back, I wasn't sure how much blonde I actually wanted. For now, I did a small section. Over time, I'll probably do more and more blonde. But for now, this is how much of the bottom will be bleaching. And that is it for sectioning. This is the back, and this is the front. On to mixing the bleach. This is the powder that I used. I believe it's called Blonde Me or something like that. This is the cup I used to measure everything out. Even for this small of a section of hair, I feel like it actually took a lot of bleach. My hair is not even that long. I can't imagine how much bleach it'd take if your hair was like super long. And this is the developer that I used. I just use the same brand of developer as I do bleach. Look at this, look at how much developer you need. Okay, and then you're gonna go ahead and mix it all together. I didn't have any like mixing bowls that were big enough, so I just had to put it in this random container. Alright, now we're ready to go ahead and put some bleach on the hair. First things first, I'm putting on a shirt to protect my shoulders and my skin. Here's what the mixture is looking like. For foiling, these are the foils that we're going to be using. These are my favorite foils because they come pre-cut, they're ready to go, and they're super easy to use. For the back part of my hair, I actually got some help from my best friend. There's no way I would be able to dye the back of my head by myself. I'm covering my hair from top to bottom, leaving off about an inch at the root. We're making sure to coat the hair super thoroughly to avoid any patchiness. We're leaving an inch off the roots just to make sure that we don't get any hot roots. Once we got everything fully coated, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the foil. I chose not to fold up the foil because I'm worried that the creases are going to cause unevenness.
난 너와 나란히 갔어 주말에 평범한 연인처럼 밥을 먹고 싶어 내 말 틀린 건 하나도 없어 안 될 거란 생각 이제 던져 너가 없으면 날 오케이 난 잘 먹고 잘 살길 오케이야 맘을 다 부어주긴 좀 그래 잠을 만큼 참았어 억울해 Baby I can feel it with you Maybe you feel the same with me too
Okay, so that's enough of the back. We're gonna go ahead and move to the front of the hair. For the front of the hair, we're gonna go ahead and do thin slices. With the thin slices, we're gonna do what we did with the back, where we coat from top to bottom, leaving off an inch at the root. Doing this was actually way harder than I expected it to be. You actually cannot see at all when this piece of foil is like in front of your face. I thought it was gonna be easy because I was gonna be able to see, but that was definitely not the case.
Just be honest 내 머릿속에 남아있어 너 Maybe you get it 너의 맘도 날 찾고 있잖아 babe 조명 사이로 비친 너의 silhouette 너 끌어당겨 날 너에게로 Make me feel like I've been stuck here in time 시간이 너무 느려 She don't need no love She don't need no love baby She don't need no love
After everything's been processing for about like 30 minutes, we're gonna go back in and make sure that we get the roots. My best friend is back there trying to make sure that we have the back roots all covered. I put a piece of foil on top of the roots as well, just to make sure that that part doesn't get dried out. And that is it. Now we just gotta wait for everything to process. Here is a 360 of all of the foils in my head. This is what my hair looks like after everything was done being processed. I'm just pulling out the foils at this point. It looks pretty good. Everything looked the color that it should be. With the bleach on top though, it's a little bit deceiving. I feel like the best way to see the color is just to take your fingers and rub off some of the bleach. At this point, you can kind of envision what it's gonna look like. So this is with the bleach washed off. Oh my gosh, it is so yellow looking. It looks so bad. It's like the same yellow as the Lakers logo. Honestly, when I saw this color, I was kind of freaking out a little bit, but it's okay. Trust in the process. This is just what it looks like before toner, I guess. Everyone says you shouldn't brush your hair when it's wet. Does detangling count? Anyways, here is me mixing up the toner. This is supposed to be like a level 9 platinum, and this is the developing solution. I think the instructions say to use a 1-to-1 ratio. To be honest, this would have been so much better if I had a bottle, but once again I'm using this random thing. Alrighty, we got it all mixed up. Let's start applying. Toners tend to work pretty fast. It has only been on my hair for about like 10-15 minutes and it was already turning kind of like gray. Please ignore the fact that I don't have any eyebrows. This is what the toner looks like when it's ready to be washed off. You know it's ready when it's this pretty purple iridescent color. And this is the final result. I am super happy with how it turned out. And this is how it looks like at the bottom. Thanks for joining me on this hair dyeing journey, guys. I had a lot of fun.